Hi, my name is Alan. Have you ever felt like you're in a run? Like everything is not adding up? Like you're not living up to your fullest potential? If that feels like you, trust me, you're not alone. What if I told you there was a way you can break free from all that and transform your life for the better? Well, in today's video, like this video, I'll be talking to you about this one very important skill that every man out there should develop in order to transform their lives for better. And this one skill is none other than open-minded resilience. First off, what is open-minded resilience? There are tons and tons of definitions of what open-minded resilience is. But the one I think would resonate so much with you is your ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges while being open to new ideas and perspectives of life. And with that definition in mind, let's talk about how you would identify as a person with such a skill. I mean, how would you even know that you have this skill? Most of you have it, most of you don't. Something they do, something they don't. But let me break it down for you. How would I know that this person is a open-minded, resilient individual? First off, I'll look at a person, or if you look at yourself, as with everything going around the world, how do you perceive things around you? If you look at the world and see it from a different perspective and come up with new ideas about whatever scenario is going on, trust me, you're that one kind of a person. Second, if you make mistakes, how do you pull through? How do you outgrow yourself from these mistakes? How do you learn from them? Yeah. Say, for instance, you failed, maybe failed from achieving a certain task. Did you beat yourself to it, or did you learn from it and move forward? Because most people, when they're into mistakes, they tend to beat themselves. Oh, I think I can do anything. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can. What? If you really, this kind of person, whenever he's faced with a problem or a mistake, find ways of how to outgrow it, how to learn from it, and move forward. Trust me, you're that one kind of a person. Those are some of the few ways you could tell whether you're open-minded and resilient or not. But I think those are the most key. And just to give examples of a few open-minded, resilient men that we've had throughout history. One, Nelson Mandela. We all know what he did. Two, Neil Armstrong. And finally, the greatest of all, Albert Einstein. What do all these three men have in common? They showed great resilience and they challenged the status quo by believing in themselves and doing what they felt was right to them. Were they wrong? No. Did their open-minded resilience pay off? Yes, because with everything they did on their own, it was a contribution to the world. So take these next steps I'm about to share with you. So important. Consider them to be one of the greatest steps you'll ever learn. First, how do you become, or how do you even develop this open-minded resilience skill? One, you really need to be an open-minded person. Don't take everything you're told to be true because someone said it, and it's not always true until maybe you try it out. As a person who is looking forward to develop this one skill, this is what I expect you to do. Be open to all the possibilities of what you're being told. You get what I'm trying to say? So for instance, the world is coming to an end by 2024. Be open to the possibilities. Yeah, the world might come to an end, but still, don't take it at heart. What other perspectives do you have around the analogy that the world is ending by 2024? Are you also going to believe the world is going to end by 2024? Or you have kind of different perspective of how to deal with it? What if it might not end in 2024? What would it be like if it ended in 2024? What would, have different ideas, different perspectives around this. And by doing that, you'll be set for greatness. You'll be one of a kind. The best way is to, come up with new ideas, new perspectives, new possibilities, and embracing other ideas and giving yourself possibilities of learning is to read enough books. There are books for each and everything. There are books on how to survive during war. So those books will give you perspectives, new ideas. Yes, there might be a possibility of war, but how do I survive these wars? You get? So talk to experienced people. You want to start a business? They say, oh, if you start a business, it will fail within 2-3 years. Come on, bro. That has been said. And those with different perspectives about that, man, they survived, they outlived, and they wrote books about that. If you feed yourself with such information, you're going to enlarge your mental muscle. 2, seek feedback. Oh my goodness. This is one of the hardest things that everyone will ever face in their entire life. Because As humans, we are built in a different way. Yeah? Those who give feedback, they give it in a defensive way. That has to stop. Personally, the way I would take feedback is I would embrace the possibilities of the idea that person has put forward to me, yeah, and also digest it through my own perspective. Yeah, you get. For instance, if someone says, "Yeah, Alan, you're going to be broke because you're doing this and that, and if you don't want to be broke, learn to do this and this." That's their own perspective on how they see things. What is my own perspective? How do I see things from their own perspective? Why are they even saying that, man, if I do this and this, I'll fail in business? So that's how I take feedback. I take the feedback not personally and defensively, but I take feedback and learn from what that person is trying to tell me from their own perspective. I try to think of it from their own perspective. What if they're right? Yeah, they might be right. Most times, sometimes, but don't take it at heart. The point is, seek feedback, but don't take it personally and defensively. Because if you try to be defensive, you'll miss the whole point. Third, learn from your mistakes. And this is so crucial. Are you the kind of person who's like, whenever you make a mistake, you beat yourself to it? Yeah, I failed. I'm not good at math. Yeah, I'm not good at business. I'm not good at relationships. I'm not good at marriage. I'm not good. Man, come on. Yes, you might not be good at business, relationship, love, whatever math, but what kind of mistakes did you make then that you based on to define that you're not good at that? Did you learn from it? And if you did learn from it, what is it that you learned? And are you willing to outgrow yourself beyond that, push yourself beyond the limit? Because most mistakes are limitations to the things we do. But were you in position to beat those limitations? What I normally do is I try as much as possible to learn from each and every mistake. Why did I fail? Let me give an example. You're trying to lose weight. So far, you try everything possible. You're exercising, you're eating diet, and you're not losing any weight. 2 years, 3 years. And then you end up saying, yeah, I failed. I'm a mistake. Come on. You didn't fail. The mistakes you made that stopped you from losing weight, they're the ones you need to learn from. Perhaps you didn't lose weight because you aren't consistent with all the diets you're trying to do. Maybe that's the mistake you made and you're not achieving the end result. So how do I learn to be consistent? That would be the end goal. The fourth point, be a persistent person. By definition, earlier on, we said persistence or resilience is always about bouncing back from the setbacks and challenges that you face in life, yeah, while being open toward new ideas. Most of you are being discouraged by most of the things that are going on with life, so you tend to push back, yeah, you tend to fight the resilience, the persistence. If you really need to develop this one skill of being an open, resilient person, try not discourage yourself. Always find new means of how you can achieve certain things. Keep pushing, yeah. I know there are barriers that might come by, but if you're this consistent person and a persistent person, trust me, you always beat it. Let me give an example. It's just like you have a kid, for most dads, young dads out there. Have you ever seen a kid who is not persistent? Try to be that one kid, a persistent kid. Bounce back. Do as much as you can to bounce back from whatever is holding you back, like discouraging efforts. Find ways of how you can bounce back, and that will keep you among the few, among the greats. And finally, the fifth would be surround yourself with positivity. Did you know that the people you surround yourself with can greatly influence your mindset? It can be either positively or negatively. Point of learning is always surround yourself with people who are positive, people who are willing to push you to to greatest height, people who always motivate you, people who will always trust and support you in everything possible so that you get to achieve greatness. For instance, those people who will support you in setting up your goals, however stupid they are, yeah, however crazy they are. But if you find that one person who is willing and able to go boundaries, cross boundaries on supporting you to achieve that goal that you really did set for yourself, always keep that person at heart. So there you have it. I've given you 5 ways on how you can develop this open-minded, resilient ability or skill. 1, be an open-minded individual. 2, seek feedback. 3, learn from your mistakes. 4, be a persistent person. 5, surround yourself with positive people, because that's all that matters. And now, let me know in the comment section, which of these things are you doing? See you in the next one.